I tweeted her earlier, and she gave me her usual response.
Which is?
That doesn't seem like a priority. I'll tweet her again. But diminishing returns at this point.
Oh my gosh, this can allow me to have a webcam. I should do a face cam while this is going on. Hell yeah.
No.
I'm gonna go put a mask on or something. Oh, found my jacket. Hang on.
Like you, I've already got my mask on. This should not fit as well as it does. Still.
I found a jacket. Yeah.
A jacket? Okay.
You want to hijack my webcam, do you? I see.
Okay.
This thing asked me if I wanted a webcam.
Yeah, you can say no.
Oh, I can say no to that shit?
Yes. You're not obligated at all. Yeah.
I choose to exit out of the dialogue box and not answer the question at all. Fuck you.
Okay.
Alright.
So when we last left off, we destroyed a building.
Yes.
And now we're going to a university. Or a campus.
You went to bed, is what you
Oh,
did.
yeah. Oh yeah, well we went to bed.
So.
You went to bed dead.
So. First thing that's gonna happen is, Allie, roll me your stamina.
Stamina?
Yes, stamina.
Okay. Just stamina?
Yeah, just stamina.
I think this is how you feel when you get up.
Okay,
You
I'm
feel
gonna
like
give you a
shit.
freebie. Roll again. Okay, that's better.
You feel really good.
You went from feeling like shit to feeling like $1,000,000.
Hangover.
How many aggravated points of damage do you have?
Let me count.
Oh yeah, he had aggravated.
Let me see. 5.
You heal 3.
Neat.
Wait, 5 of them were aggravated? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they were all aggravated.
He got stabbed in the face.
In the chest, but... Yeah.
In the face. I'm bruised.
Okay. So...
I think I healed my bruise. So.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you guys heal faster because you don't have aggravated.
Right.
You just have, like, some regular wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got shot. He got stabbed. With claws. Also, hold on. This room is really hot. Let me turn on the air conditioning. Wait, no. It's cold outside. I can just open a window. That'd be smarter.
You can do that, yes.
Dude, it was fucking freezing at work today.
You can feel the wind on your nipples.
Okay.
Can.
Now,
It's
everybody
really
roll me
annoying.
their. Everybody roll me their humanity to see what order we're waking up in.
Wake up.
It's humanity time. See, I have a 7, so I have to roll 7 die.
Everybody, you want everybody to roll their what?
Humanity.
Humanity.
Pretty sure I'm a 7.
Double check that. Double check those numbers, and also learn how to roll.
Okay.
I'm just saying that you're pretty sure. I didn't roll particularly good numbers.
I rolled numbers.
Okay.
I have
Wait,
cards.
wait. Oh, I have cards.
I'm gonna go by cumulative.
I've actually seen
actually
that full
added
video.
up. I'm gonna go by cumulative added up actually for waking up schedule since that makes sense that Rockton would roll the lowest because he has the lowest humanity. So the order of waking is Caxi, Ali, Megafighter, and Rockton, or rather,
I like to believe that Adrian woke.
Adrian.
She is in my bedroom.
She woke you up.
She like woke up. She's like standing over you.
Adrian
I have a
Lorenzo.
gun.
Adrian Lorenzo.
Still my favorite line of the last
Carnivore
week's
and
session.
Emmett.
Yeah, Adrian woke up Lorenzo.
All right.
Hearing over him.
What's everybody's health at?
I'm still
I'm fully healed now from the bruising.
I will
Okay.
do my best little Wayne quote.
I was bruised from that one battle
I'm
way
fucked
back at
up.
the club, and I never. So
I think you recovered probably because you
Yeah,
went to sleep.
you probably recovered. Yeah. Interesting question here. Did you got Rocktan? You used presence last game, didn't you?
no, I didn't. At
Pretty
least
sure
I
you
don't-
attempted it on.
Or did I? No. Well,
Did you attempt it on the Sabat guy?
Might
No. That was I decided against it.
Oh yeah, I know I used like Auspex a few times.
Really? Because I remember rolling for that.
Oh,
You
he
remember
might have.
rolling for presents.
Yeah.
He might have on either the Sabat or on
No.
the big dude.
Nope, I didn't use it on either of them.
I'm too lazy to go back and check the tapes, but okay.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
what?
the guy, Ali convinced me. Ali convinced me. I think you guys know. I considered it, but you guys convinced me it wasn't a good idea.
I have to go grab groceries. Adrian's
course.
just kind of
And I got a
there.
grocery bag.
Grocery bag.
Of course.
She's like
Carry back.
petting her gun or something. I don't fucking know. Kirby.
Okay.
Petting your gun. Okay,
Well,
we can work around Adrian for a few minutes. If Caxi falls asleep on us, then we're fucked. But
Luckily, I have the ability to fill time.
yes,
Now,
You're an expert.
I asked that because of blood points. What's everybody's? Anybody hungry?
Hungry for worms? No.
hungry for apples.
I have 9.
Okay, so you're set. Oh, everybody spends 1 to wake up. By the way.
4, 5, 6.
Okay, I have
what do you-
8.
I have 7 then.
I'm all right. Might be peckish.
I
Might be
have 5.
might be peckish soon, but yeah.
What is your feeding limitation again, Rocktan? Because I don't remember.
Businessman.
Feeding limitation? Oh,
Oh,
my
you're
weakness.
businessman.
Yeah, business people.
Business.
I eat business and shit money.
If he shit money, then he wouldn't be having his problems right now.
All right. Then we have.
So
Well,
I would imagine I'd be maybe a little bit hungry, but I started off at like 3, so I was.
Actually, wait, 1, 2. Okay, no, I'm at 7. That's right, 7.
All right. Good to know.
I'm in a fairly good state right now. I'll probably have to start getting worried when I hit 5.
You're that kind of hungry where
Fuck you, Mega Fighter.
you're that kind of hungry where if someone gave you mozzarella sticks, you'd probably eat some, but but that's about it.
You wouldn't go. I wouldn't go out of my way to get mozzarella sticks. but
Exactly.
I wouldn't turn down mozzarella sticks.
It's like, ooh, mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Ooh, nachos.
where did everyone go? I remember.
Adrian went.
I told
Lorenzo's house.
I told Adrian to crash because she doesn't have a place.
I'm probably
Right.
at my house.
How did you get home again, Ellie?
I took a
think-
taxi.
All
Yeah,
right.
they took a
yeah.
taxi.
Okay.
And Emmett and I drove.
I drove.
I forgot
Right.
what my car was. I know it was purple, but I think it was like a
Purple rain.
It was like a purple Honda or something.
it was like a Honda Civic, I think.
Okay.
It's a deep purple, goddammit.
Cleanse yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
I am a highway star, you sack of shit.
And just for that, I'm gonna do a different rain reference that has nothing to do with Prince or Deep Purple. Here comes the rain.
By the way, how much? What could I get for 6 experience points?
Let me check for you.
I want to save mine to get something good.
I know, right?
Just something
Which is
like
weird.
just something like, oh
Okay.
yeah.
You can get 2 new abilities for that. You could increase a current.
Actually, how
Ability.
much is it to increase celerity to 1? Because mine is nothing.
10 points.
10?
Yeah,
So how much is it to add a new ability?
3. Or you
3.
can add to your current abilities, and that's a multiplier of 2.
What could I do with 1 point? Can I do anything with 1 point?
No,
No.
you can't do dick.
You know, I think I will take a few of my points and put in one more dot in occult because we might need more occultic knowledge.
It's actually with that PJ here right now.
Yeah.
Especially coming off the whole ghost thing, he probably might spend.
He just looks it up on Wikipedia.
He spends the remaining hours he has doing Wikipedia
Citation
search.
needed.
Last
how many
night you
points?
spent a lot of time looking up. After seeing Ghost, you spent a lot of time looking up shit on the internet.
So just one more
I
dot.
wanna-
How many points is that off?
Times 2 your current amount.
Times 2 my
There was
current
at
amount.
one point.
Unless
that
your current amount is 0, and
Then it's
it
three.
costs 3.
There was at one point where I ended up needing a streetwise for something, and I was wondering if that.
So I'm down to 5 points then.
I was wondering if we were putting a point in it.
Streetwise is like your knowledge of the city, pretty much. And
Yeah, it works pretty much similar to the way it does in D&D. Do you know what's going on the streets?
you can talk to someone on the streets and they'll give you info if you have good streetwise.
You know
Although in
shit.
D&D it's more like the cobblestone.
You know yo shit.
You know what lies in the city gates.
I have good streetwise. I have 3 streetwise.
Okay.
But do you have Final Fight Streetwise?
Good point.
All right. So,
I'm keeping my int 1 though. I want to be dumb as bricks. Stupid fuck.
I think what I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna spend 2 points and put another point into firearm.
You've been seeing all these people with guns, and you're just like, yeah, I might need some.
okay, your shooting experience over the night has given you new eyes into figuring out how to manipulate your weapon.
You
Enhance,
saw-
manipulate your weapon.
My
you
weapon.
Saw, You saw me shoot an elevator, and you were quite impressed.
You said
wanted to
manipulate.
All right.
I'm sad no one popped
Is
for
that-
shooting an elevator.
Is that all you guys want to do with experience? Because you can say that it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I've got
Oh, I'm hanging on to what I got.
yeah.
I'm gonna. I think that's good. I think that's what I'll do for now.
All right.
I'm just using what
So
I
you
learned
have
from...
4, probably.
4.
Wait, does he have 4? Or
Well, he put 1 into firearms, right?
you probably have 4 left.
4.
You had 6 before, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
4.
And you had 1 in firearms before, so you basically added a point and got 2.
By the way, clan disciplines cost 5, or multiplier of 5 to increase.
God damn.
They're very important.
Well, that's nothing compared to if you take an out of clan discipline, that takes 7.
Ooh. Oh,
All right.
it sounds like Caxton's coming back. I don't know. I heard a noise.
Could have been for me, but anyway. All right. The order was Adrian, who wakes up and looms over Lorenzo.
I know. I'm starting to forget his name too. It's weird.
Look, Lorenzo, wake up. There's a Malkavian waving a gun over your head.
I grab her by the face and I slowly push her off.
Back to... What are you doing?
I know I get girls in my bed a lot, but this Malky needs to fuck up.
What are you doing?
And I do the ritual that I do every morning. Go on radio, go to Classic Blues 96.2 or whatever,
Okay.
and I brush my teeth. Gotta have... Hey, good oral hygiene is important, even if you're a vampire.
Oh, give me a sec. I need to grab my my hoodie for this.
You
I feel
don't
like I
have
need to get-
saliva, though. Well, actually, you do. Vampires do. Okay, never mind. They don't have other bodily fluids naturally, but saliva they kind of do.
Hey, saliva keeps your mouth base, and that means the acid won't eat my teeth away.
Sure. You're an undead abomination that isn't decaying, but sure.
I'm not going to a fucking dentist.
That'll be a very interesting trip to the dentist. Okay, first thing, let me take your blood pressure.
Going to a doctor is a death sentence for a vampire.
Headphones back on, hoodie on.
No, just immediately they put the cuff on you and like, oh no, clear.
Where the fuck's my phone? I gotta show this picture to you guys. This is gonna look stupid.
All right.
Oh, and I call the towing company that towed my car.
Okay, you call the. Yeah, sure. You call probably a public
Yeah,
works
I need to
department in Richmond.
I need to get the light out of my face. Hold on, let me use the dark spot.
A guy answers the phone. Yo, Rick's Towing Company. How can I help you?
Yeah, I got an inquiry on you towed a 75 Pontiac Trans Am with a little eagle on the front last night.
Yeah. Yeah. You the guy who left your car in the middle of downtown Richmond?
The tire blew out.
How fast were you going on the cobblestone, sir?
I don't know, like 25.
Really? Well, this city does have a lot of goddamn potholes.
You need to work
Alright.
on your infrastructure.
Motherfucker, tell it to the mayor.
What do I have to do to get my car back?
That'll be $125.
Okay. I'll be there. Is it open?
Yeah, the lot. I'll be out here in the lot. I'll unlock it for you.
Lorenzo
125. That seems generous.
Lorenzo hangs up and will
For
now
one night in a tow yard?
Lorenzo
Dude.
Lorenzo hangs up and then
I'm not kidding when I tell you right now, the cost to get your car out of the impound yard here over here in Minnesota, $300.
I just know that the tow yard lot that I visited, I believe that was their rate was $125 a night.
I gear up and I'm ready to take the bus. And all the adventures involved. I'm not made of money. I can't buy a cab all the fucking time.
Do you just leave Adrian behind?
Well, I wait for Caxi to get back.
All right.
Like I
You
said,
ready to go?
I'm getting my shit ready. I'm putting my clothes on, making sure I look stylish, comb my hair.
Do you have quarters for the bus?
Maybe I have to go to a quarter market to break $1 into some quarters. Either that or buy the bus pass.
If I remember, the bus costs $1.25 per.
It does, but you get a transfer.
Oh yeah, the transfers.
Free
I never
transfers.
figured out how those worked.
You get a transfer. So when you change buses, you show them the transfer. They check the date, and you don't have to pay again.
By the way,
Okay.
I sent you a tweet.
Or if you
That's how my bus works.
Yeah.
yeah, our bus you don't have to like show the driver or anything. You just they just slip the transfer in a little machine slot. It just takes it.
Oh yeah. That'll
This-
work too.
This is bumfuck Oregon Rock 10. You think we have technology? No, we don't. I had the bus breakdown one time during a trip to college, and the bus driver, he grabbed a stick from the fairgrounds, and he shoved the stick in the tailpipe, and it just farted like 35 pounds of diesel coal. And it started working again.
Oh,
Like, just all this black shit came out. Like, good lord, how often do they maintain these fucking buses? Am I gonna die? I'm gonna die.
All right. All right. Will Gillespie,
Yes,
you wake up in whatever.
in my apartment.
Oh, okay. You look.
I
Ooh.
think you guys railroad me into the apartment.
The apartment is good. Okay, that's fun.
I thought you went back to
You
your
live-
apartment.
Yeah, I went back to my apartment. I wanted to stay near the building, I guess, but nah, fuck it.
Right. The I'm imagining you live in a VCU apartment. That would make sense to
VCU?
me.
What dat?
That's Virginia Commonwealth University. They own pretty much half the town.
Is that a newfound glory fucking hooded sweatshirt, you sack of shit?
It's a hand-me-down.
I pity you.
I like how that's the thing you key in on. Not the Chewbacca mask.
I don't give a fuck about Chewbacca.
He's Chewy, and you're not Chewy.
Look, here's the thing. You key on the fact that I'm wearing a newfound glory hoodie. Not the fact that I'm clearly wearing a Chewbacca mask over my face. And that the hoodie is covering over my headphones. Anyway. Yeah, I get up out of bed. I do the usual getting myself you know, ready. I don't know, fucking just walk around, not eat,
Tabo.
not shower, put on clothes, check my messages.
Can
You know,
vampires grow beards?
I doubt it.
I think yes, yes you can, but I think you had to have one before you
died.
died.
Otherwise, you ain't growing any hair out of your follicle cells.
Or you could maybe you could spend blood points to grow it further.
Now I'm just imagining like a rogue shaver running around and like doing a little shave off everyone's heads, and that part will never grow back. So everyone just has like little shitty bald spots.
I think if you spend blood points, you can restore yourself to.
So Jackass, essentially.
Yeah, I fucking love that. Everyone got mad.
Right. But yeah, I don't need to grow no beard. I'm just checking my messages, you know, picking out my mask.
Because I know Family Guy a parody to that, but
Why don't you do the young adult novel staple and look at yourself in a mirror and describe all the details of your face?
Why? They haven't changed in fucking years. I'm well aware of the details of my face. And also, I'm going to be wearing a half mask over my face.
I got a round head.
Maybe
Alright.
not the shark look this time. Maybe bear. I don't know. Bear half mask.
Teeth.
Ooh.
Or teeth.
Ooh. Maybe like one of those Hannibal masks. That'd be kind of neat. Then I go and sit down on my computer, which I have 2 in.
Jack off a little.
You know, jack off a little. Do my more occult research because I don't want to get ganked by a ghost. I look up how ghost elevators work in order to desperately prove that I was not insane for shooting at the elevator. Then I go off to head for the campus.
Alright. I'm sorry, say that last sentence again.
What, about heading off to the campus or about proving that I wasn't insane for shooting at the elevator?
I gotta
Okay,
say,
I'm gonna ignore that last part, but
this is the happiest protest I've ever seen. I'm going to jail. That's right, he's going to jail.
all right. So
Monopoly, Vampire
you're
Edition.
taking it off across the campus of VCU.
Yes.
Just for reference, I hope you know where you're going, because
Probably we didn't get into Emmett's morning ritual, which I'm guessing is just lying in a pile of money.
Just puts like 500 stacks of $100 bills down his pants, and then just wiggles around a little and is like, feeling good.
Commence the jiggling.
okay. So just so you know, the range of VCU, and just this is the main campus. It goes from about oh, your character portraits are in the way.
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Had to grab groceries, and then they made dinner, and I was like, ugh, fine, I'll eat.
The can I pin? How do I draw a line?
Land in the sand.
Alright. VCU goes about from, I'd say, is about this big.
Wow.
Okay. Nice little box.
Little.
Also, another one that's popular. Women laughing alone. Women laughing alone with salad.
Alright, so, do you know where you're going, or you just wander aimlessly across VCU
I mean,
campus?
we got I think we got a location off the computer, didn't we? Or at least we got a traceable, like, address.
Yes.
What was the
it
content of the thing that led us to that address?
It was an okay, to recap, you guys crashed a haunted house, literally, and you retrieved from there a laptop left by the Sabbat that had an email on it, that had several emails on it, listing the location of the club, the estimated arrival time of the sheriff, the vampires that might be in the club, and the estimated resistance therein.
Oh no!
The IP address you Rocktan tracked it to was a address located within the University of Richmond. Which is, oh shit, that's a rectangle I'm drawing. Shit. Okay.
That's not a circle.
How do I get rid of these objects? Delete. Okay, there we go. Delete.
Delete. Delete.
Now draw the rest of the L.
Yeah, there we go. There's where the University of Richmond is. Mega Fighter is here, and he has decided to walk to wherever he is going.
Drive.
Okay.
I think I just. You crazy?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. All right.
Said I was gonna head there.
So, Adrian, Lorenzo is about to take the bus. What are you gonna do? Go pick up his car. Okay, you go with him.
Oh, good.
All right.
Let her on the bus. That would go great.
You wake up. And
you roll off your bed of money.
Yes, you roll off your bed of money.
And you hit every dollar on the way down.
There's something poetic about that. I might steal that. So, what is your first order of business, Mr. Blackwell?
I woke up. Where did I wake up?
Your home.
Wherever your home is.
Where do you live?
I would think. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Did I have an apartment when
I wake up naked in the bathtub.
Someone stole my kidney, which is actually probably going to be really bad for them.
I can't wait to see the look on their face.
I would hope that I would have enough money to have either at least a nice apartment or a condo.
I imagine you have a condo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy me a condo.
Overseeing the.
Yeah, you have a condom.
Overseeing the bay.
I know exactly where you live.
You get the what the wall comforting. Get the water for the credit cards.
Yeah, no, Emmett has a condom.
I live in a condom.
Get the funny little T-shirt with the alligator on.
You live on West Gray Street, which is from this location. West Gray Street. Probably around there. Or Monument Avenue. That's also a good one.
I don't see anything.
Of course you don't. That's the point. Alright. Which means... Okay. You live around Let's see. Where did that take me? Year 197. Round here.
I live right next to you. No.
No, I live up. Hold on. I live up here.
Is that where you actually live, Rob?
Yes.
I live over here.
As he clicks off the map.
Several hundred miles over here.
1,000. You are many, many miles to the left.
Just keep scrolling left. You'll get there. God is a lie. Ah!
God damn it, you ruined it.
Hail Satan.
I will take away your privileges, damn it.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
I'm glad we're all adults who have graduated.
Yes, high school.
Indeed. Anyways,
I graduated college.
what is your first order of business, Rockstar? Emmett.
Oh, it's only 50
First
feet.
thing I do after I wake up is I decide to take a closer look at the I'm assuming I took the I'm the one who took the laptop with me.
Sure.
Yeah, I think so.
I decide to take a closer look at the. I decide to open up the laptop and take a closer look at that info.
Oh yeah, I think Emmett did take the laptop when we left.
Okay. What specifically are you looking for?
What?
What am I looking for?
There were several pieces of information in there. Which one are you trying to analyze?
Let's see. Is there any information on who is behind this the Sabat attack in the club?
You mean the Sabat?
No, I mean it's like the lead, if there was a name of a leader behind the whole thing or something.
Okay. Let me ask. Are you looking for who sent the emails?
Yes.
Okay. That I can help you with. All right. So, you are able to see that it does come from. You earlier traced the IP address to. A point on the University of Richmond campus. Specifically, roll me another computer check.
Computer check. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a computer.
It would be intelligence plus computer.
Intelligence plus computer. Intelligence plus computer. You said.
Yes.
Pork chop sandwiches.
Whoop.
Oh my God!
What the fuck?
The computer blows up.
You are.
Fail.
Wow.
It's a failure. It's not a botch. But, you have no idea specifically where on the University of Richmond campus that email came from.
What the?
You know that it traced to that area though.
What the fuck am I looking at?
What the?
So you somehow barely even managed to get past the desktop.
You call Microsoft support.
and the little tiny man escape out of your computer.
Is there an email about what this anything indicating what the Sabat were doing at the haunted office building?
Ah, okay, right. Let me check on that. This is code for the GM doesn't know, so he won't figure it out. You are slightly ahead of me, Roxanne. I did not think about that. Okay,
The ultimate victory, getting one over on the GM.
yes.
Because we definitely got clue. We got a pretty significant clue that they were there, given the claws in the wall, the claw mark in the wall.
Okay, roll me a...
And the very fact that we found the laptop that
Okay,
with in the first place there.
roll me a... Which is higher, your perception or your intelligence?
My intelligence is higher.
Roll me another intelligence plus computer check.
Okay.
If you fail this one...
Okay,
No, you did better this time.
you did better. Okay, so you look carefully on the computer and you see a hidden file. You search through the computer files and you find a hidden file. And within the file is a list of abandoned buildings in the city of Richmond. The haunted building that you visited is near the top of the list.
I set up a noise gate for my microphone.
Oh, cool.
Short version is I'm trying to get rid of the hum of my computer.
Right.
Yeah. Because you guys don't hear that, but it's in the video.
Ah. Alright. So, you can figure out what you want from that information.
I would. My thesis is that my thought is it might be worth checking out those other buildings.
Could be worthwhile. There is a list of 50 of them.
That's a lot.
So you might have to narrow, if you want to accomplish anything productive, you might want to narrow that list down.
Question is, how would I do that?
Good idea. Alright. In the meantime, Lorenzo, you're on a bus.
Yeah. This is the exciting part of Vampire.
You've got
Roll me a-
Will suck your blood, suck your blood.
Roll me a perception plus alertness check.
This is the least vampire thing I've had to do today. Just hanging out.
On a bus.
I'm just trying to get my car back. Just danger follows me around.
Okay. You are able to tell that the man sitting in the seat in front of you is on crack.
I quietly nod my head and just go, this is exactly like Miami.
Wait a minute. I'm going with him. May I roll a check as well?
Yes, you may.
Okay, hold on.
You can see if you can tell it.
He's on crack.
Yes, I want to be able to tell if he's on
Watch her
crack.
get
So
it really high.
so I can see so I can like say something really, really awesome.
That guy's on crack.
I have a gun.
Let's not do that on the bus.
No.
Let's not admit to having guns on the bus.
The guns on the bus go bang bang.
The guns on the bus go bang, bang, bang. Oh, no. Alright, so what am I rolling again?
Perception and alertness.
Okay. Well, let's do this then. Yeah!
You can also tell that he is on substance.
She like leans over and she's like, there's a crack in that seat.
Yeah.
The fuck you say? Anyway,
Literally, nothing going on right now. No Sabat, no Prince, no Camarilla. fuck everyone else. I'm just trying to get my car back.
It takes you an hour to reach the tow yard.
God, and I'm probably later than the bus's expected arrival time.
Actually, you're going from a point downtown to a point downtown. 30 minutes.
No, you don't know how bus routes work. Sometimes they'll go all the way around the city and then meet at like a block away from where you wanted to go. Like,
yeah, I know. I'm Alec. I took the bus to college. I took the Greater Richmond
So we're
bus.
just
to
not.
college.
So Adrian and Lorenzo are gonna be there a while.
Actually, you know what? You had to wait 15 minutes because the bus left right before you came off. So 45 minutes.
You're stuck.
it's just
All
like,
right, so-
oh, you want to get from here to here? Well, you're gonna have to take the route that goes up here, and then goes over here somewhere, and then
No.
it goes down.
Actually, the Richmond buses are slightly more efficient.
My bus pisses me off. I don't want something.
It sucks.
Well, also, you're going from a point downtown to another point downtown, so that's usually pretty good. If you want to get from downtown to, I don't know, well, if you want to get to either here or here, you're shit out of luck. Go ahead.
Because the only way to my house is the south bus. I live north of the college. I had to take the south bus because the north bus doesn't go up to my house. It goes to the hospital. So the south bus goes all the way down past the college, back around, all the way downtown to the airport, past the airport, up through the Walmart, back up through the Walmart, the other side of town, through the back alleys, through the most ghetto fucking street called the Mills District, and then finally passes the hospital again, becomes the northbound bus, and then I get to go home.
Yeah.
And it's like, this literally takes like 75 minutes. It sucks.
So yeah, he's gonna be on that bus for a while,
Well, to be fair, Richmond sinks a lot of money.
looking at
Buses.
crackheads.
It's a shit ton of money. All right, so you get. All right, you get off the bus near the tow yard. You walk probably about 4 or 5 blocks. You get there, and then there's a pudgy, balding black man waiting there at the gate of the tow yard.
Holy shit, it's Ving Rhames.
I don't think I caught the reference, but okay.
He's an actor and bald and black. There wasn't a specific reference anything. It's Ving Rhames.
All right. Anyway, use the guys with the 75.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I also
All
forgot the article about the aroma of Tacoma. Apparently, Tacoma, Washington smells, and no one knows why.
What's it smell of?
I don't know.
Ass.
Ass.
It's the mysterious ass of Tacoma. Anyways, sign his and give him the money.
Oh, I
Is
just realized-
the tire still flat?
Yes.
Shit. Okay.
Gotta have some sort of repairs.
You have to have a spare, right?
Probably it's probably in the trunk, and you'll have to like lift a panel, and then
Yes, exactly.
Hold on, I'm checking my.
I
Would that
sign.
qualify under crafts to repair a vehicle?
You know what? What is your drive skill?
My drive skill
Yes.
2.
You know how to replace a tire.
Yay.
It's
Now
not
roll
like
to
you're.
replace the tire.
No, it's not like you're.
I can't. It's
It's
not
not
like I
like-
can't do it. It just takes a while.
Yeah.
I need
It's
a
not like
jack,
it's a
and I have to fucking.
carburetor or anything like. No, roll to see if the spare tire has air in it. No. Okay. You replace the tire.
Yay.
Meanwhile, Gillespie, where are you going?
Well, I mean, I'm driving to the campus, aren't I?
Which campus?
VCU, where we were... Or, not VCU. You know what I mean.
University of Richmond?
The University of Richmond, where the fucking emails were sent out.
Okay. You drive to the University of Richmond campus. Congratulations. You're at the University of Richmond campus. Now what?
Well, I walk around a bit, just kind of, you know, scouting out the area. Kind of
Okay.
seeing if any suspicious activities.
Are you wearing your mask?
Yes, of course. I'm
Okay,
always-
so you're a shady dude walking around in a gas mask. Gotcha.
But I am also incredibly handsome. So there's a small cadre of schoolgirls following
How
me
would
around
they tell?
because I have very pretty eyes.
It's
It's a half.
all of
mask, okay?
Tacoma smells like farts.
It's a half mask, okay? They can still see most of my face. It's not my mouth. It's my
It
nose.
smelled like farts ever since 1901, apparently.
Alright.
It's a Hannibal Lecter half mask. So you can
Bruce
probably see most of
Springsteen.
my upper face.
Bruce Springsteen canceled his tour when he got to Tacoma because it smelled like ass.
I'm trying to argue my appearance to Rob.
Tacoma, Washington does have the people of Tacoma, Washington have just chronic flatulence problems or something.
Apparently, it's because of a paper mill that caused hundreds of pounds of sulfur to go into the water.
Sulfur.
Sulfur.
Paper smell like ass.
Yeah,
I'm
paper
here
mills
trying to
always
argue the
smell like
merits
ass.
of my appearance and my ability to look super fucking hot.
Not
Well,
sure I want to
well,
go. Not sure I want to go to Tacoma all of a sudden.
While everyone else is discussing the ever-pervading smell of ass that exists throughout Tacoma.
Is that where Macklemore's from? No, that's Seattle.
He's from Seattle. He does not smell of ass.
I wonder how the people who live there and did they just get used to it?
Yeah, it's Fartville. I don't care. The rent's cheap.
But anyway, yes, I am looking, around the campus, not seeing much. You know what? Fuck it. I gotta roll a perception, don't I?
Okay.
Well,
I gotta roll to, because I'm looking around.
Great point. If you live there, you can pass gas all you want because no one will ever notice your past gas over.
How do you pronounce this symbol? Does anyone know how to pronounce this symbol?
What symbol?
Posting it, I think.
It's a symbol before legal code.
I don't know.
Statute?
So I'm
It's a section symbol.
I'm assuming
Okay.
perception and awareness.
Alertness.
It
Perception
is.
and alertness. Thank you.
It is to indicate.
Unless, are you
It's-
searching for anything that feels particularly supernatural?
Most likely, yeah.
It's an
Okay, that is awareness then.
It's an
Yeah.
indicator of a section.
Yes.
So I have only 3 that I can really roll on this: perception and awareness. Oh shit!
Not bad.
That's a good sign.
Okay.
You do need more awareness.
I hadn't thought of it.
You weren't aware of it.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, you were not aware? Okay, so you generally sense
Oh, you were not aware?
that that there might be something more supernatural. The air might be filled with more supernatural stuff closer to the library, but there's also you also sense stuff in hold on, what is direction slightly this way. The library's here.
Mhm.
You also send some stuff slightly this way.
So, like, past the campus?
Yeah.
Something off campus. I'm gonna head for the library first.
Okay.
Reading and shit! Yeah!
I look like the type who just sit and read.
Okay.
Hope you didn't bring a gun.
I may or may not.
Okay. All right. So,
That's good.
you are, as you are walking to the library,
You
a
explode.
patrolman, a man in a police uniform walks around the other corner. He sees you, looks at you, and begins advancing towards you. Excuse me, sir. Sir?
Oh. Hello, officer. How are you doing tonight?
What are you up to tonight?
Well,
I saw this in a movie once.
just visiting the old alma mater.
Uh-huh. And why are you walking around in a gas mask?
It's just, what I do.
Aesthetics.
Aesthetics.
Ahem. Are you familiar with Virginia State Code, section 18.2-422?
What? No.
Well, given that I have no points in law, obviously I don't. I am not.
Did you know that it's unlawful for a person over 16 years of age to conceal his identity by wearing a mask in situations which are not either A, traditional holiday costumes, B, a profession rated mask, a theatrical production, or for medical reasons?
Very anal cop.
Well,
As a
that
university
depends on
cop, they're the
that
worst
depends
kind.
on if being a DJ means mine is profession or theatric.
Sir, take the mask off.
Okay. And he does so, revealing his face.
Oh, you're just kind of a boring looking guy, okay.
Oh. Very good, sir. All right. Now.
And now I've actually taken off my Chewbacca mask, so.
Now give me a stuffy whip.
Fucking
You were
useful.
kind of muffled there for a second. I didn't catch that.
I didn't think it actually was muffled.
Yeah,
Just slightly.
did it get to the point that, like, your breath was starting to make the mask wet?
No, but my nose got grease on, kind of oil on the nose tip.
Okay.
It was like-
All right. Be safe, sir.
Thank you, officer. I will.
By the way, the state code I just cited is a very real code.
We noticed.
It's a the reason I know about it is because
You got busted?
several VCU students were wearing masks while protesting the Robert E. Lee statue, and
They got busted for it.
and
Of
they
all the
were
things,
arrested for it.
of all the things to be busted for, you got busted for a dress code. That's hardcore.
Well, that's it's not really enforced regularly, so I think they were doing it to disperse.
That's like that's like one of the Oregon laws forbidding ice cream sales on Sunday.
Oh my god, I actually know about that one.
That's a thing.
Yeah, every
I think
ice
I
cream
know about
shop's
that
closed on Sunday.
That's why.
Damn.
Actually,
If it's
that's why,
Sunday
like,
and you're hankering for Baskin Robbins, well, fuck you.
wasn't it? That's actually in part why Sundays exist. Like ice cream Sundays exist.
It's a
I think I still
You're in
have
an ice cream-
a big dumb law book I can pull out.
you're
Jeez.
in an ice cream
I just
you're
buy.
in an ice cream dry state.
I'll be right back.
I was gonna say I'm just eating ice cream, and then Jesus walks up and slaps it out of my hand, and just like no.
No, I was thinking more. There's this Squidbillies episode where Early tries to go buy alcohol on Sunday, but he lives in a dry county, so he keeps going from county to county, and the sheriff keeps following him, and is like, "Nope, it's dry county here too."
So do you know why they don't allow ice cream on Sunday? Your state area, Allie?
Nope. I do know if there's a stupid law in place, it's probably because someone did it at some point. So, for example, it is illegal to place a container filled with human fecal matter on the side of a highway, which means someone did that.
Alright, I found the book. Wacky Laws, Weird Decisions, and Strange Statutes.
Babies may not be strapped to the top of a car.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
Babies may not be strapped to the top of a car.
I'm done. I'm done.
Alright, let me see if I can find the
All
Oregon
right,
one.
so, all right.
It's
Anyways.
illegal to whisper dirty things in your lover's ear during sex. What?
What?
You advance towards the library, Magpie.
My theory as to why
Will.
your state has the law is maybe everyone was as they thought that by stopping ice cream sales on Sunday, everybody might go to church more often and stop and not because all the ice cream stores are closed.
Creamed.
All right, so Magpie, roll me another perception plus awareness
They're
check.
all going to the ice cream stores instead of going to church.
Perception and awareness again.
Creamed corn
Yes.
must not be used for fishing.
Why would you use cream corn for fishing?
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe the fish like it.
know.
Alright, 5, 5, and 9.
It's illegal to
Okay.
walk. It's illegal to walk down the sidewalk and kick snakes.
As you walk, as the GM tries to get control of the game again. As you walk around the library, you notice a stairway going down around to the side of the library, and you feel a chill sort of run down your spine. There is
Stop breathing on me.
no.
Fucking AC is on really intense right now in the library.
No, you're outside the library.
Oh. It's fucking cold out.
That's the wind.
Ooh.
Okay. So yeah, so I see the stairwell and I feel a chill coming from it.
Yeah, it's a stairway. It's a stairway down to a what looks like a basement door.
What's with this game in basements?
Welcome
Yeah,
to
fucking
the
stop trying
basement.
to lead us to Matt Sloan, god damn it.
In a base, basement kind of naturally.
Trapped in a basement.
I most likely didn't bring my gun, so I'm gonna roll aspects.
Okay, I was hoping you would do that. All right.
I can't go anywhere.
Oh my god.
Take a look. Please help. Trapped in a basement.
Alright, so I got aspects. And that's
Perception plus empathy.
oh sorry, empathy and expression?
Perception.
Oh, perception and empathy. And aspects, so that's 7.
Okay. Goody. Let me see what. Hold on. Let me take out my handy reference book and see what you see.
Big book of auras.
Handy references to aspects.
Handy.
You see. All right. So, interestingly enough, around the door, you see a shit ton of sparkles.
Glitter everywhere.
And
Sparkle,
someone's-
sparkle, sparkle.
Oh god, he ran into the vampires from Twilight.
Oh,
And
of course they're on the campus.
and you notice, since you have such good vision, you notice that the from the door, they seem to go straight down into the ground, like the door is concealing something that goes down further down.
Interesting. What color are the sparkles?
Good question. They're a mixture of a bunch of different colors.
Hmm.
Some happy greens and a couple of blues in there.
Taste the ring. Taste the spark.
Light blue, lavender.
Watch me as I paint at a level you'll never comprehend.
Is a blue.
It's more of a purple.
Lavender blue dilly dilly.
Lavender is not blue. It is a pink.
Why is their song the Lavender Blue?
It's wrong.
And why is the violet blue, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, lavenders are more of a purple. So I'm seeing light blues, lavenders, and
Some gold in there.
gold.
Gold!
I recall gold is just
Spiritual.
gold is spiritual. I didn't really remember light blue or lavender.
Calm and conservative.
Great, they're talking about cutting budgets.
Home conservative, spiritual. Interesting. Doesn't seem like a major threat. Still, wouldn't hurt to knock.
You knock on the door.
Shave and a haircut. 2 bits.
The door cracks for open for a minute. No, it doesn't just crack. It cracks open, and a man peeks out.
Hello, do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Skrillex?
Hey, the man is in a suit, and he is got gray slick back hair. He looks at you. His eyes change color for a moment. He goes, thought so. Didn't think one of you would be this stupid, though.
Oh crap!
He has a little walkie-talkie that he gets on and says, Lord Winters, we have a situation. You might remember that name.
Winters, wait a minute. I was one of the premiers.
Primogen.
The Primogen.
Premier League Soccer.
Specifically, you remember him as the guy who made a door appear in your head. And slammed it on you when you tried to look at him.
Oh, shit.
You hear a voice come back on the CV. Be right up, Jasper. So, he says, Jasper says to you, one moment, and closes the door. You hear a mechanical whirring, like the sound of an elevator.
I pull out my gun.
Fuck! I don't have my gun to shoot the elevator.
You see the.
I have
You see Jasper's aura sort of drop down. By the way, something you notice about Jasper's aura, his isn't pale like a vampire's.
Meaning he'd be human.
Sort of.
Equivalent.
A few minutes later, you hear the whirring come back up. The door opens, and the spectacled professor figure of Abram Winters walks out. Young Gillespie, is it?
Imogen Winters, always good to see you. I think.
Regent to you.
Regent,
What?
yes.
He closes the door behind him. He says, "How exactly did you find this place?"
Well, that depends. What will happen if I tell you the truth?
Well, I'd prefer you tell me the truth, but
I'm going to lie
You know.
like this. This is my lying face.
because in actuality, I'm quite impressed that you managed to find the Chantry all on your own. Because I'm quite certain none of my apprentices leaked this location. So I'm going to ask again.
It would be so
How
much.
did you find this area?
It'd be so much more helpful if the rest of us were there.
Yeah, it would.
Oh no.
By the way, the tire's replaced.
Yay!
Yeah, you could probably be driving on the way there, you know.
I'm driving my way there.
By the way, Emmett.
I'm coming with you, right?
Yeah, she's riding along
I,
here.
I left you at the junkyard. What do you think?
You get to ride in the trunk.
That's how I take all my ladies home.
Oh no!
They volunteer. It's fine.
You looking for your girl? She's in the trunk of my leg.
Well, let me put it this way to start.
Wow, juggling's illegal without a license.
There's now a vacant lot. Or there's a vacant lot. You need to put in a new building, but it's pretty
Where?
nice price. I give him the location.
Oh. Oh. You visited that building.
We also exercised.
You did what?
We exercised it.
You freed the spirits that live there.
Well, we shot a letter opener, and that kind of made a bunch of books spin, and then well, the building kind of collapsed, and there wasn't really any ghosts left. Not that we could tell the sun was coming up at that point, and I was not going to roast myself out there.
A wise decision. Well, what you just described is entirely reckless. It seemed to achieve the desired result. I'm sure no one will miss that particular building. So, how did you end up here?
Weird thing is, we were following the trail to Sabat,
Yes.
and there was a computer, and it had emails tracing back to this campus.
Really?
Mhm.
Were you able to tell where on the campus?
No, not exactly. That's why I came here. Kinda
Sort of
scout
found
the
a
area.
door.
I kind of found a door. There was a weird feeling about it. Did a quick aspect, just kind of see what was around, and I knocked.
Oh, it's a good thing you didn't try to forcibly enter.
Oh no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I probably.
Good, because
We're all naked down here.
the Chantry is forcibly warded against kindred.
Huh.
You have to have permission to enter. If you didn't, that would make you most unfortunate.
You would not believe how fast I'm wiggling my eyebrows right now.
So, child, tell me, what is your next step?
What is your name?
What is your favorite color?
Blue!
I'm a rainbow. Anyway,
What is the flight speed of a swallow?
What? Is you guys beating an unladen swallow? What? Do you mean an African
African or
African
European?
European swallow? I don't know that.
don't
And then he just explodes. He just explodes in the door. Huh? Didn't think that would work. Okay, my next step would obviously be, since there's clearly
How
no
do you know
Sabaki
so
here,
much about swallows? Well, as a king, you have to know
Sure,
these things.
certainly not. If
would be probably to continue onward towards, where was it? Somewhere around, it was close to the library, somewhere a bit off campus.
do you point in the direction?
Yeah,
Over there. Over there.
yeah, you know, over yonder.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what the actual name.
What
Okay.
is the capital of Syria?
Damascus.
I don't know that.
Isn't there like 4 capitals of
Blue,
Syria?
no yellow.
Okay. Oh, actually, I need to have my character list open as well. That would help.
You're a character list.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll be here all day.
And okay, just real quick. I have to find the actual name of the place that you were pointing to, and I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Is it that place where you hide prostitutes, Tuckahoe?
Wonderful.
Oh my god, it's perfect.
Really don't know what the people of Tuckahoe were expecting.
They look real Dumbarton. They're gonna need a mechanics film.
You're terrible.
Highland
You're
Springs.
a terrible person.
This is a sandstone of problems here, Allie. Oh, my pointer wasn't on. This is a sandstone of Fuck, hold on.
You suck.
Somebody delete that.
Okay.
Delete.
This isn't
You're,
working.
the direction in which you're pointing is
Don't worry.
shit. Okay, hold on. You're pointing slightly southwest. He says, "Oh, the country club."
Oh.
Oh. I know exactly what's over there.
Privileged white dudes?
And if you... Yes, exactly. And if you wish to visit Mr. Valentine, I'd encourage you to go in that direction. Otherwise, I'd avoid it.
Well, we do have to report our findings to him, such as they are.
That would be wise. Yes. Well, I do wish you the best of luck, and probably, why don't you take this with you, and he opens his hand to you. There's nothing in it, and in a second, an amulet appears in his hand.
Oh. 80. What is it? I kind of, hold
It's
it by the
imbued.
chain.
It's imbued with certain protections, or at least your enemies will believe so.
Right, the old Apollo Stone trick. And I put the, I hook it to my neck. Put
All
the
right.
chain to my neck, let it dangle on my chest.
All right. So, everyone else. Status report. All right. Emmett Blackstone. Last I left you, you were still at your condo, if I remember right.
Yes.
All right. What do you wish to do now?
was trying to. I was trying to narrow. I was trying to figure out how to narrow down one any which anything interest like those that set of warehouses that.
Oh,
that
it's
popped up.
Abandoned buildings. Yes.
Abandoned buildings. Yeah. I just didn't know how to.
Same
how
thing,
I would go.
basically.
I just had no idea what would I. The question is, what would I be looking for?
Good question. The
What am I looking for?
Buildings in question don't seem to follow any specific location trend. There's quite a few in Southside. There's several in Churchill. One in Highland Springs. Several in Highland Park. Several downtown, close to where you were, and some in some. I'm getting distracted by the drawings.
You can remove those.
I can, yes. Some in Henrico.
Can I narrow the locations down by recent Sabbat activity?
No, because the only activity you know of is at the club and
That's your only
downtown.
that's your only point of data. You got to have more than one if you want to cross-reference it.
Yeah. Now.
Ooh, that's a
Yes.
plane. I was looking at the moon and a plane flew across.
Ah,
I got excited.
yeah.
You did.
I'm not gonna lie. I was driving by the Richmond airport today, and I still get excited when I see a plane take off.
Like, ooh, that's a plane.
Yeah, it was just how close it was. Yes, I was driving on the runway.
You just
I'm
get
gonna
fucked.
catch that. I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna catch it. That's not.
I'm not missing this flight, I swear to God. My melon.
And number 200 of ways that Rob got arrested. Driving onto an airfield.
So I have a very simple-minded
Alright.
idea for what I'm doing.
Yeah?
Just driving to the campus so Will's not alone, because I assume he went
Okay.
there already.
Alright.
Yeah, you're making
Alright.
it. You're making it straight to the campus because we got investigations.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm gonna
So-
buy a magnifying glass.
I have a question. Is there any files I can find that give me a clue that give me any clues as to what the purpose of these what
You see a big
what-
blue paw print.
what exactly the deal is
We found a
with
clue.
with these abandoned buildings.
Heh.
Maybe look up the data on what the abandoned buildings were.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
if they had a purpose.
Right away, you realize that the building in question there are very few businesses on the list, or business-built office buildings on the list of locations.
Shit,
Other
I
than
can't feed on anyone. No.
other than well, they're all abandoned buildings anyways.
I hungry.
Excuse me. Feel the burp coming on. There we go. Anyways,
He burped silently like the G in lasagna.
yes. very few of them are office buildings. Most of them are residential.
Residential. Oh, the moon's gone.
I don't know if that tells you anything, but there you go.
So is the plane.
I don't know. No, it doesn't really. I can't.
Free laptop. Fuck it.
You do receive a text message from a unknown number, which says, CV wishes to hear your findings.
God damn it.
All of you actually received that text message, except for Lorenzo, who does not have a smartphone.
I don't have a phone.
Okay, so we all just got a text. Say again?
Yes. It just simply says CV wishes to hear your findings.
Oh, excellent. I'm already on the way.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. So she received the text and Lorenzo did.
Well, I'm just going because I heard that you guys are gonna be there, and I was like, man, that bus ride took a while. I bet they're already there by now.
It's the follow-up. You receive a follow-up that is basically the address of the Richmond Country Club.
Oh shit.
She like points at her phone with the address and says progress.
I can't look at what I'm driving, sweetie. I can't. That's dangerous.
Also, you're in the trunk. Remember?
Oh yeah, I'm in the trunk. I forgot.
I wasn't being serious.
That's right. I'm in the trunk.
Allie was.
That's where I took a hoe.
Oh man.
All right. So, I take it you are all journeying there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you take the laptop with you?
Should I, is the question.
I mean, I would.
It might help.
Yeah, I guess I'm taking it with me.
Well,
Okay.
It's always the opposite question. Why would you not?
Maybe because I don't want to. I don't want the prince to know everything we're doing.
If you're an asshole,
You're an asshole.
I'll probably bring up the laptop and
It's a
then
fair point.
they'll note that you won't bring it.
It's a fair point, but unless you've been using the laptop for private browsing, I doubt he'll be able to track your activities via that laptop.
Don't worry, we're safe.
Rule.
I've been using the laptop to plan.
This is why it was so hard for you to trace the email.
Plans to take down the prince. Begin now.
Ooh, rule34.com.
No, just you've been using it to badly Photoshop the prince onto really ugly naked dudes.
You just Photoshop his face onto selfies at a shitter. You're sucking. You're dumb. I win.
Somehow I can actually see my guy doing
All right. So you all arrive at the country club.
He's that petty.
Where-
He's like, fuck you, Prince.
Where the man at the gate points you towards a isolated building out.
I park my car somewhere that doesn't. I park my car somewhere that doesn't look like it'd be towed.
Okay, you park in the parking lot.
I park in the parking lot. Not one of those shitty 3-hour.
Roll to find a parking spot.
It's nighttime at the country club.
Go fuck yourself. That's your role.
It's nighttime at the country club. There isn't that much golf going on.
Nighttime at the country. Find a fucking ball at midnight. I dare you.
When you're vampires,
Sense
You have
golf
all-
ball. Like,
you have all sorts of night vision.
what a waste of blood.
Using Auspex to find your golf ball.
Where the fuck is that golf ball? I will rend the earth of its flesh until I find it.
That reminds me. I was watching a sports program this morning. There's apparently according to a British online poll, golf was voted as the most boring sport.
You're
Well,
a
that's a
boring
fucking
sport.
lie. Cricket is the most boring sport.
Cricket is mildly amusing because it's so confusing.
I just heard that the problem with cricket is that
It lasts for fucking ever.
it lasts for days, and the scoring is fucking like the most complicated thing ever on it. Like,
Anyways,
Nobody understands cricket. You
it's
gotta
like
know what a crumpet is to understand cricket.
it's like the calculations on scoring are ridiculous.
You're
All right.
ridiculous.
alright. Anyways, you enter into a antechamber, where the,
It's cold as sticks in here.
you enter into an antechamber where you come face to face with the sheriff. Says, gentlemen and ladies, if you don't mind, I'd like to take your firearms and weapons.
I'm unarmed.
Are you really?
Yeah, I did. I wasn't gonna bring my gun to a college.
Okay. I'm not dumb enough to bring my gun in the princess.
She comes. Let's see here. So they have
She
to
just
address
hands
her.
over. She hands it to the sheriff, the wrong way, like pointing it at him.
No. She she says. Hang on. She says it's okay, and holds onto her gun.
No, darling, it's not okay. Hand me the gun. I will hold on to it, and you will have it back.
She points at herself and says, "Blue. I'm blue."
Dabba-dee, dabba-die.
Darling, I don't care if you're purple. Give me the damn gun.
She's like looking really, really flustered at this point. She's like, "I'm blue." She says it again a little bit louder.
Double D, double dog. Look, I know you're kind of crazy, but don't be crazy in the way that gets you killed.
She like grumbles and takes out the gun and hands it to him properly, holding the barrel.
Okay. He
She's
He
like
takes it.
grumbling.
He takes it and puts it on a shelf behind him.
She's like eyeing it.
Why is she
Alright.
so hesitant to give him his gun? Her
See,
gun?
the thing is, I understood what he meant when he said, "I'm blue," but the sheriff wouldn't.
Yeah, the sheriff doesn't.
What did he mean?
She's a cop.
Yeah, she's a former officer.
Oh.
He says, "Thank you," and he pushes a button behind him, and an elevator pops up. Hidden elevator door pops open. I have a thing for elevators. Apparently.
What's with this guy in elevators?
Man,
We're eventually gonna have like a Die Hard scene where we have to leap from one elevator to another.
probably gonna happen.
I'm living in the house with the fucking elevator.
No, but now you might. Thanks for giving me ideas.
You're welcome.
Welcome to the
okay.
party, pal.
It's okay, my character will ace that no problem.
All right, so I'm assuming you all get in the elevator.
Yeah.
Very.
I don't know
She's
why,
still
but
upset.
Lorenzo's kind of pouty today.
Okay.
I mean, the fact that he just had to pick up his car,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and also he's in a country club.
Remember when certain people at the country Pepper's Farm remembers.
Lorenzo Stone remembers.
Motherfucker.
I don't have respect for this country club. I like frisbee golf.
Cracker ass
Oh my god,
crackers.
I love frisbee golf.
Boring ass honky sports.
It's great until you get the frisbee caught on the church roof. Which is
Or-
what happened when we were played frisbee golf.
How?
Well, we were playing outside the church, and someone threw it at the church, and it landed on the roof.
Of the church?
Wait,
No.
wait,
Of the church.
whoa. You just had one frisbee? Are you sure you weren't playing ultimate frisbee?
Might have been, but
Because frisbee golf, everyone has their own frisbee.
oh right. So it might have been.
Ultimate
have been.
frisbee football with a frisbee.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's ultimate.
Can I start kicking people?
All right.
You started this, Allie.
All right.
Come on down to Ragged Ass Road.
Ragged ass road.
I get an ass road.
All right. So
Right, so going down the elevator.
going
Going
up the
down.
elevator.
Going
Going
up the elevator. We're going up the elevator to Ragged Ass
Going
Road.
up the down elevator.
All right. Anyways, you go up. You enter into the front, into a elaborate
Frisbee shuffle.
parlor area upstairs, with expensive paintings on the wall, a large oriental rug, and a fine desk. And at the desk is sitting Prince Cornelius Valentine. Ah, good. You're all here. So, what have you found out?
Well, the address led to a ghost house. That was kind of pointless, but we went in there.
Yes. And what did you find?
Ghosts. No.
A Phylactery letter opener. Oh, and a laptop.
Laptop. Wait, you tracked the Sabbat to a haunted building, and they left behind a laptop.
Do you think someone planted the laptop?
No. But it is odd that the Sabbat are running scared from ghosts now. Very well. What did you find on the laptop?
I just shrug. This is out of my expertise.
Mr. Blackwell, you haven't spoken yet.
Black.
Well, corny.
Corny.
Holy shit.
Oh.
You've been saving that.
Continue.
Corn man.
Corny. Corn on the cob.
I tried to trace the IP. I tried to trace the IP.
Everyone
but
just gets a southern
I was
accent.
U of R.
What's that?
U of R. I was helping you.
I tried to trace the IP to University of Richmond, but I wasn't successful. However, I did find another file with that showed the Sabbat had possibly been to over 50 abandoned warehouses.
Huh. Interesting. Narrowing that list down could allow us to find what their hiding place and vanquish them. Now, when you said you were tracing the IP of several emails, what information did those emails contain? What exactly is being leaked to the Sabbat?
That, unfortunately, I was not able to.
Yes, you were. That's the content of the email.
Oh, what did it say?
ETA of the sheriff from his current location to the club. List of vampires within the club that are likely to be in the club, and
Hit the club.
Estimated time of arrival for maximum impact.
Okay, I'll relay all that to him.
Okay. Interesting. So someone with a large amount of information about your club, Mr. Gillespie, was relaying this information to the city. And you said you traced the IP to the University of Richmond.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. He opens up a laptop and combs through his emails. He writes down a series of numbers, like 10 of them, 10 IP addresses, and he pushes that across the desk. Do any of those numbers look familiar? One of them does, by the way.
Yes. Yes, that one there.
He says, I was afraid of that. It appears someone in the House Tremere is leaking information to that particular email address goes to one, if I'm not mistaken, the IT manager, if you will, of the Tremere. She handles all of Winter's cyberspace business. I'm sure he would be very embarrassed to find this out.
You know, not long ago we were working with someone who was a Tremere.
Yes, I find that interesting as well. Especially considering she's the sire of the Tremere in question. Excuse me, the child of the Tremere in question. I fucked that up. Alright. The child of the Tremere in question. What? While you have been digging in that, my sheriff has done some research of his own, and I have dug into some financial records. And I have discovered, Mr. Gillespie, that your employer, Mr. Cicero, had added insurance added to the building that was effective the day of the Sabbat invasion. Would that be?
Well, I wouldn't read too highly on it. He's never been really good at handling his finances. That probably was an insurance payment he planned on making earlier.
Yes, but why did he add additional provisions to his plan right before his building was about to get hit? I find this highly suspicious. And lastly, the people named within this file include the two Bruja He looks at the laptop the email that on the laptop that Emmett brought. It says, listed in this file include the two Bruja who got into an altercation. If the altercation was a surprise, how did the Sabbat know about it in advance? I find I'm disturbed by all of this.
Maybe one's a plant.
I must consider all the evidence in this case and deal out punishment accordingly. And Emmett, Mr. Blackwell, you may take your laptop back. Consider it a gift. I have seen all the information I need to.
I'll take it, but I don't need you insinuating that you're giving me any gifts. The last gift you gave me wasn't exactly gift wrap, now was it?
Yes. The elevator, the wall opens up and the elevator reappears with the sheriff in it. He says, "Gentlemen, lady and gentlemen, you may leave now. I have much to think about. Except for you, Mr. Blackwell. You and I need to have a much
And a spanking.
needed conversation."
Oh, do we now?
Yes. Alright. If you all get on the elevator, except for Blackwell,
Yes.
the door closes behind you and the elevator starts to go down. And so, the prince stands up from his desk, walks so that he's standing face to face, mere inches from Emmett Blackwell, and says, "So, Mr. Blackwell, Emmett, I take it you still grudge for me killing your son."
Oh, do you really? Let me think of how to phrase this.
You suck dick.
You sucked her. Fuck you, asshole. No.
Fuck you, you fucking motherfucker.
I'll just say, fuck you.
Yes, well, did you ever question my motives as to why I would do such a thing? Why I would just kill an ages-old venture vampire and steal some of the assets of his child? Why would I do such a thing?
Weaver. Of course, it was all about the money. We were loaded with it. What kind of question is that?
You think it was about the money?
What
No.
else would it have been about?
The power. Of course. You see,
Kanye.
your sire was beginning to overreach his boundary. He sought my office, and so I killed him. That is the price one pays for attempting to steal something from someone and failing. What I'm telling you, Mr. Blackwell, is simply this. Follow in your progenitor's footsteps, and you will share his fate. Why do you think it is that I didn't completely financially rape rape you? Why is it? Why did I leave you with the assets you now hold?
Because you enjoy seeing me twist in the wind, you bastard.
Perhaps. Or perhaps I left you with you enough assets to leave and start a life where you not follow your sire's path. Find your own fortune, as I did. You seem tied to that whole vengeance idea, which is going to get you dead very quick.
You don't frighten me, Cornelius. I'm not about to stop now.
I was afraid you would say that. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to demonstrate the difference between you and me. He reaches into his desk, pulls out a pistol, and slides it at the desk to you.
He does.
Go ahead.
He says what? He does what again? He slices what?
He pulls out
pistol.
a pistol, takes off the safety, and slides it at the desk to you. Go ahead. Take your shot.
What would be the point of shooting you?
To demonstrate the futility of your actions.
How does this demonstrate that?
Go ahead and try.
Well, I would enjoy seeing you with a little bit of pain. So he goes ahead and he.
Okay.
And if it suits your fancy, I'll. If it's so well, I don't think he would want.
All right.
I'm trying to think of what I would do here. How I would say this, like,
are you?
If
My question is, are you going to take him up on it?
He doesn't know what else to do. I would think my guy wouldn't know what else to do. It's like, if you think this is going to illustrate your point, then fine, I'll shoot you.
All right. As you point the gun at him, he looks directly into your eyes. And what is your current willpower points?
Willpower.
Right under your humanity.
I have 5.
Okay, hold on. Let me double check this guy's. It helps if I open his character sheet now, doesn't it?
Yes. Meanwhile, our elevator has just kind of stalled for convenience.
No, it goes down and reaches the bottom floor, and Adrian's able to retrieve her gun.
We sit in the lobby, just kind of watching Adrian to make sure she doesn't shoot anyone.
Alright, so that would be... Oh. Okay. Alright, that would be... Okay. I have to find the right tab again. I keep tabbing out. Alright. That's actually kind of a shitty roll, but it works nonetheless. He says, stop. And as your finger is about to pull the trigger, you find that you have mysteriously halted. You cannot move your hand to pull the trigger.
What the hell is going on?
You see, the difference between you and I, Miss Hammond, is one of class. I am unreachable to you. Have you heard this story of the monkey and the...
Just a monkey.
The monkey sees the reflection of in the water and reaches out to grab it. But the further he goes to reach the moon, the more he drowns. Your paws will never reach me.
I've heard that. You stole that, didn't you? I know that. I forget where that comes from.
I'll reveal it at the end.
Well, maybe I can't reach you now. And maybe I won't be able to. And maybe it seems hopeless now to take you down. But it doesn't necessarily have to be me that takes you down. Not everyone. You think you have this city under your control, Prince. But you think you have it. I'm sorry. You think you have this city under your control,
And
Prince?
you smell.
You are a fool. There are many out there who conduct business their own way and don't take your orders or orders seriously at all. It might not be so. It might not be me, but one day you will taken down, and I will be there to see it.
Wish you best of luck, Mr. Blackwell. He takes the gun out of your hand. You are dismissed. The elevator opens back up. If I were you, Mr. Blackwell, I would do well to remember the lesson you learned here today, and take heart from what I said. Then again, you might be foolish enough to not take my word for it. Just see what happens. Bye, Mr. Blackwell. All right. That was the scene I wrote up. I had a spur of the moment kind of decision a week ago that I thought that would be nice. By the way, you were right, Roxanne. I stole it from Bleach.
Oh yeah,
Renji versus Byakuya.
Yeah, Byakuya.
But that is an actual Japanese folktale. All right. So you all have disclosed the information on the club to the prince. You've all received surprising information in regards to the Bruja and your mentor or employer, as I should say, Will Thomas Sestero.
Sorry, what? I kind of zoned out. So we're gonna go try and talk to Tommy.
You can if you want to.
All right.
I didn't learn shit.
Since Tommy apparently has been had plans for the insurance payments, all right, we're gonna make 2 trips on this. First, we're gonna drive to a sporting goods store,
Okay.
Okay.
or at least I'm going to drive. I don't know about the rest of you guys. Want to join me in the car, or are you gonna drive your own, Lorenzo?
I just got my car back. I'm gonna fucking ride it.
All right. I'm assuming Emmett's going to drive his.
Yes.
Adrian, how about you?
I'm honestly not sure what she would say here.
Depends on who she
Fucker.
chooses to ride with. I don't think Fokker would be the correct answer, though.
She'd probably like follow Lorenzo.
Man, fucking Lorenzo Stone. Alright.
All right, where are you going?
Well, first, the sporting goods store.
Going to Big Five.
There's several all around the city, so
Probably one en route. I'll go to like a Sports Authority en route to Tommy's. It's a quick stop in, buy a couple footballs, and then and then keep on driving.
Or football.
okay.
Everyone kind of just watches like, fuck. Just for their kids, like, fuck is with this? Like, no. And then we keep going on the route to Tommy's place.
And how do you know where Tommy is?
I'd assume having done business with him,
Johnny Football.
he's kind of, my boss. Or, well, not my boss, but yeah, basically. He's my
He
go-to
is
guy.
your
I
boss.
know where he lives. He's my go-to
Okay,
guy. I know.
you know a like location of where.
Yeah.
All right. You arrive at a house over in.
Surprised there's a sporting goods store open this late at night, but hey.
It's like
Sometimes
10
you get.
o'clock.
I was gonna say sometimes you got that midnight bocce ball need that you have to quell.
All right. So you arrive at a house on the base of around, probably about here-ish.
Alright. Downtown.
Yes. Are you all going
Yeah,
to Tommy's place? Okay.
I am.
Sure.
Why not?
Got nothing better to
All
do.
right. You approach the home. What do you do now? Knock on the door.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's not gonna hurt me eventually.
You knock on the door. You hear a rustling behind the door.
By the way, did I get
Ye-
my gun back?
Yes.
You have a gun.
And the door opens and says, "What do you want? What do you want?" Sorry. What do you want, Will?
Johnny, look at these balls, and try to be a little nicer about this, man.
The fuck?
And then hold up the 2 footballs.
The fuck do you? Do you think I'm going to play football with you at fucking midnight?
Yes.
What are you,
get the
chicken?
Just get the fuck in my house.
All right.
Cheep,
on,
cheep,
guys.
cheep.
What is this about, Gillespie?
I mean, what's with the attitude all of a sudden?
Well, I'm looking at replacing a shit ton of surface area for my club, including a $7,000 DJ booth. Now, how did that end up getting destroyed?
Well, now, I feel like you shouldn't really worry with how the insurance has been, upgraded in recently.
What are you insinuating?
Oh, there's no insinuation, actually. Had a talk with Prince Cornelius,
I'm
Great.
sure you did.
and he told me
I've
that the
had
day
his
before,
sheriff up my ass all week.
yes, and the day before the attack, you did some work. You paid some extra for the insurance.
We've been having gang fights in our club for the past couple months. Why the fuck do you think I upped the insurance?
Well, fair point.
By the
you've
way,
also been
you
rather
should see the
testy.
premiums. They're monstrous.
They're crazy.
You seem very testy right now, Tommy.
Yeah, I've had the sheriff sniffing around my place, and I tell you that I've had Seth fucking Rivers going, or it's Douglas, excuse me. Seth Douglas.
Seth freaking.
Seth
Seth
freaking
freaking Rollins.
Douglas combing through my club security footage without my authorization. Why the fuck do you think I'm testy right now?
Look, Tommy, you have.
How's your
well,
sex
the thing
life?
is, it's not just that you're testy; it's that you're testy towards me. I'm your little buddy. I'm your baby face. Come on, Tommy. You don't gotta be like that. Friends here.
Right then, you all received a text message, several text messages. Your phone seemed to be going off.
We're blowing
Great.
up. Oh god.
Yeah. The first
Lorenzo's
one,
just like, what's all this fucking ringing?
the first one, and Tommy looks at his own. The first one is with great regret that I have to issue this command, but punishment for crimes against Camarilla must be repaid. I declare a blood hunt on the following people: Lauren Kazan, Thomas Cestaro, Seth
Douglas?
Douglas, checking my list of characters here.
And you, huh?
And you.
Carla Rivers, and Fox Fremont.
Wait a minute. Fox Fremont.
Yes.
Okay, so.
The
Yeah, your guy. My guy. Kazan is Phoenix's, I assume.
Kazan is Phoenix's, yes.
And Seth Douglas is our. no!
Well, I ain't got nobody.
You ain't got no friends. Although you did get a job offer, Seth.
True.
Oh no!
So, Tommy looks down at his phone, and then he eyes all all four of you. By the way, GM question here. Everyone knows what a bloodhound is, right? Or do I have to explain that?
You almost said fatwa.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Okay, so
It's basically
And the satanic verses up in here.
it's anyone. If the prince puts a bloodhound out on your head, it means that he's calling for your execution. It's authorization for pretty much every vampire in the city to kill you. And to do so in whatever manner they see fit.
Wanted dead. Period.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Tommy says, so what was that about being my friend? Are you so sure about that?
you know, I'm not sure you should be the one playing suspicious here, Tommy.
Why is that?
I feel
Let's see.
like we're out of the loop on this one.
Again, your aforementioned testy and kind of twitch. You've been twitching a bit on me.
I just got a fucking bloodhound called on my head.
BRB bathroom.
5 seconds ago.
Yeah. Yeah. You know how I could kind of sense this coming?
Mm-hmm.
It's not because I did anything. It's because the prince is a colossal asshole.
Here's the thing, Tommy. I know
Emmett
you.
Blackwell in the background going, yay, yay.
Yay, yay! The prince is a bitch.
I know you did something.
I'm the background says I can testify to that.
I know you did something, Thomas. Because the Thomas Sester I know would never go, what the fuck do you want to me? Thomas Sester I know would gladly take this football, throw it around, and have a good time with me.
Well, we can't play football now.
No.
Well, maybe they'll call off the blood hunt because it's like, oh, they're playing football.
I seriously doubt that's going to happen, Mr. Stone, was it?
Also, how I know that you are causing trouble? You're dropping your accent.
That's a GM fuck up.
I'm using it. Shut up.
Don't. Please don't say that because I can't.
Okay, no.
I can't exactly control that. I'm trying.
Look, if we kill him here, you'll have an easier time. You won't have to do it anymore.
You really want to kill off Sester, huh?
Well, here's the thing. He's been constantly going back to the well of, oh, the club was destroyed. Oh, I have a blood hunt on me.
Oh, I'm dying.
These are all facts.
Well, facts often hide the truth.
What? That makes no sense.
Tommy.
Facts often hide the truth.
The fuck you talking about, boy?
Tommy.
You getting all B.O.B. on me?
Were you
The earth is flat.
were you part of the attack on Eternity? Let's see. I'm trying to do some like what's the word I'd say? I'm not threatening him. I'm just trying to persuade him.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think what's my persuasion checks.
Charisma plus
Expression?
expression, yeah.
Charisma expression. Huh.
Oh. Oh, wow. That's actually a botch.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll let you roleplay up how you fuck up saying something.
I probably said a French word at some point. And you know how...
Raison d'etre.
Look, Tommy. I know you're trying to pull a menage a trois. What? No, I don't want to have sex with you and your friend. I don't know where you got that idea, but I am not interested.
I would have liked it more if you asked first, but okay.
J'accuse. And he just now he's mad because I use French.
I don't think you know what that word means.
I said j'accuse though. He hates French.
What? Because he's German?
No, you've not read The Disaster Artist. Tommy Wiseau hates French. He once actually tackled Greg to the ground for using French during one of the football scenes.
Oh.
Tommy Wiseau's weird.
He's also not French, so don't think he's French.
He's Belgian.
He's some form of Eastern European.
No, actually, he's Polish. They found out he's Polish.
Oh. Yeah.
And he's like 60 something. Despite he's like 10 years older than he says he is.
So yeah, he's mad now.
Ziff. Alright. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to get the fuck out of my house. And I want you to stop trying to pin the blame on me for this one. You're my employee, so work for me. Clear my name. Here, I'll give you a place to visit.
And some cookies for later.
Alright. Take the address.
It says, check the manhole at, hold on, let me check what street I should put you guys at.
35th and Gay.
35th and Gay.
Intersection of steers and queers.
Oh wow. The City of Richmond Department of Public Utilities has 1 star.
They must be doing a great job. Yeah, yeah.
What? Who rated it? I want to know.
Have we left the house yet, or are we still in?
We're reading out an address, and then we're gonna go to a manhole, I think.
Yes.
Let me know when we've left the house. When we've all left the house.
Gonna shit on his porch.
No. I
really doesn't want to be around Tommy.
No, I wanna have a conversation with with
old Willie.
Will.
Yes.
Okay.
Old Willie's got your back.
I'm just doing a close-up of where I was trying to get myself close to the sewage plant, so
The poop zone.
Poop zone. Different from the fitty zone.
All that's in it is you and poop.
Oh, I found the Holocaust Museum.
Oh, lovely.
Oh yeah, the Richmond Holocaust Museum. It's actually pretty good in terms of museums.
5 out of 5. would visit again.
It's run by an actual Holocaust survivor, so I think some Holocaust deniers have visited there before, and I'm like, how does the guy just not like punch them in the face and after? But no, he calmly goes through and shows them the exhibits or whatever. I would just lose my fucking mind. Be like, I'd show you the serial numbers on my wrist and go like, see, motherfucker, what do you think this is?
That makes me wonder a completely inane thought.
Yeah.
If you get a tattoo of a barcode, could you make it so it'd be valid if you scanned your wrist
Yes.
and went to Walmart or something?
I think some people have gotten that, and it's happened. Yeah.
It's like, ring up macaroni and cheese. It's on my arm.
Fucking people are really serious about scanners, Allie. You don't understand.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
the only one who remembers it.
All right. I'm gonna say 25th and Dock Street, or 25th and Main Street.
25th and Dick.
25th and Main.
Alright.
All right. So you leaving the house?
Yep. 25th and Main it is then.
As we exit the house, I go, Willis, I need to talk to you.
Yes?
See, you may have noticed that I've
And I
you
took
may
my
have
pants
noticed
off.
that me and the prince don't get along with each other very well.
No, we completely missed that.
You know, it may have come up once or twice.
Well, that's because how long
He's
how
our
long
goddamn
did you- how long
faggot.
did how long did the thing go down? How long was it ago, would you say?
What's the skinny?
5 years? Maybe?
Okay.
How long have you been dead?
How long have you been
I
dead?
don't know. That's a good question.
Uh,
Let's just say 5 years, that's fine.
Scanners.
See, about 5 years ago, the prince killed my sire and stole both of
I want
all
my
our
son
financial
back.
assets. And just now, after you all left, not only did he once again rub it in my face. He used his power to show me why I couldn't stand up to him. He made it so I couldn't move. What I'm trying to say though is
He's an asshole.
he's going after your friend, and your friend seems to be pretty adamant that he did nothing wrong, and I have reason to believe him. I think this is all a plan by Cornelius to gain greater power in the city. For all we know, he could be behind the Sabat attack. Sabat's present in the city himself.
You know, I believe that if Tommy weren't known for lying to me before, a lot of Eternity, and why I really treasure Eternity, probably more than Tommy himself, who sees it mostly as a business, is because I had to do a lot of the work for him. Fuckers wouldn't even pay for a generator. I had to buy the generator for the place. I had to pay for the air conditioning. I had to pay rent for a few months. Fuckers got loaded coffers, and I had to pay rent. And I was only recently turned.
But you are going to try and help him clear his name, aren't you?
I'm gonna see where he leads us. If it turns out he's actually honest about it for once, and that he is innocent, then maybe I'll talk to the prince about getting the blood hunt taken off him. But if we're being led into a death trap, chances are I'm probably gonna come back from it. If I make it out alive, that is.
I say we put a pin on that.
Oh.
And just wait to see who's the grade A bullshit artist while we find out what the Sabbat actually want.
Agreed.
We'll follow the trail up. Whoever it leads to, we'll cut off that head.
All right.
Metaphorically, not
From
like,
being
not literally, but yeah.
All right, where are you guys headed?
To the pizza place.
All right, you go get pizza. What pizza place?
Zappelli's.
No,
Doesn't
Chuck E.
make sense
Chuck E. Cheese.
There isn't a Chuck E. Cheese open at 10 p.m.
It's where kids can go.
It's more like 10:30 now.
There is if you got the right skills.
I know the right people. We can get into Chuck E. Cheese whenever we want.
Turns into Five Nights at Freddy's.
Says the guy who probably has no skills and actually who has no larceny kicks, so he can't actually break into shit.
He can probably just break through the wall.
There's always a Chuck E. Cheese open when you're a vampire.
That's where all the vampires hang out.
Anyway, but yes, we're gonna go get pizza at Zappelli's.
What?
I don't know where the fuck we're supposed to go. That was my reply.
Oh, that was a joke.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I need to.
You all get pizza. It tastes like shit.
All right.
You immediately throw up because you take.
That's right. We have to wait until someone eats the pizza and then drink their blood. Which is
What kind of fucked up birthday party's that?
which is admittedly kind of the vampire equivalent of sucking off a dude who just ate pizza in the blood.
Some guy's quirk. He can only suck blood at Chuck E. Cheese's. What a fucking shitty curse to have.
Okay, you never heard of that experiment?
What?
Like a man and woman decided to test what foods affected semen by having him eat different
Oh
foods.
my god.
And then she blew him, or she sucked him off. And pizza was the worst, but pineapple was the best.
What a pizza and pineapple.
Well, here's the thing. That's
Pizza with pineapple
now
topping.
you're going into morally reprehensible territory, Allie, and I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
Says the guy who only eats fucking cheese pizza and nothing else.
Yeah.
You
What
fucking
kind of asshole are you?
you fucking girly pants motherfucker.
It allows me to it reminds me that I'm not an animal like these pineapple eating motherfuckers.
That's racist
No,
somehow.
you're
I just
a
got
child who eats just cheese pizza. I repeat, where are you guys going?
I don't know where to go.
I could have sworn we were going to the manhole.
The manhole?
Or the
He
the
gave
address
you
of Tom.
an address. Go to the manhole, 25th and Main.
Okay, but bring the footballs.
Bring the
Yeah.
football.
Oh, and by the way, Tommy, you don't deserve this giant Toblerone.
I wasn't gonna eat it anyways.
I didn't even have a giant Toblerone. I just felt that a Neo Yu-Gi-Oh reference would be appropriate for some reason.
God, that show sucked.
You need to watch it, Rob. You need to understand. You need to understand.
I think I'm actually. Can we call the game? Actually, I'm getting really tired.
Of
Can
you?
we call the game soon?
Sure.
Finish the session soon.
Sure. All right. So you guys want to go to 25th and Main?
Huh,
Right.
why not?
I can wrap this up. I can leave you guys on a cliffhanger if you want. All right. So
I'd rated it a roundabout, but we're not allowed to play music on these.
you guys arrive at 25th and Main. it is a main intersection in Churchill, so there is some decent traffic even at this hour. I'm assuming you park nearby.
Yeah. Probably to the
And
sidewalk.
you walk up to the manhole and just lift it up.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
There's a significant drop to the to get down there.
Do a quick Auspex because God knows what's down there.
That's an interesting question. Hold on. One second, let me
Heroes
check
in
that.
a half shell. Fuck you.
Well, I at least need to make sure I actually land the roll. Oh, fuck.
Man, how many times have you used your freaky ass shit today and it isn't even midnight?
It helps to, it helps to look ahead.
That
What's
was
down
such a
there?
bad pun.
Go back to saying weird shit.
It's like she breaks the fourth wall, and it's just like that was a bad pun.
That was, perception...
Go back to saying weird
Plus empathy.
Perception plus empathy, and also the aspect. Is it just that plus the aspects roll, or?
No, perception plus empathy.
Just
I
perception.
think I've rolled twice this session.
I think I've rolled twice as well.
Okay.
Oddly...
You notice that there are some rats in the sewer.
You get that son of a job?
Hey, get Donald Trump out of here.
Just rats.
We're gonna build a wall. Build a wall around the sewer.
Build a wall around these goddamn... Build a wall around these
all
goddamn
the
vampires.
all the shit will stay in, and then I get to drink it.
Build a wall around these I can't do it. Build a wall around these goddamn vampires. Okay. Let's just be rats. Who wants to take the dive?
The dive.
Isn't there a small?
You gotta
Isn't
go
there
head
usually
first.
Isn't there a small ladder usually?
Yes.
Do that.
Yes, there.
Hell no. What are you afraid of? Vampires.
Well,
Fallen
in
is-
Emmett's case, I'm sure he's afraid of messing up the suit.
Yes.
Poopy
He
suit.
does not want to get his nice clothes dirty.
I'm going to dive into the. I'm gonna dive. I'm fucking the ladder. I'm
Head
diving
first?
I hope you like brown, because you're going to see a lot of it.
Wanna put it. I'll probably dive feet first, but still, I'm diving in.
Okay. There's a splash up to your knees. You went.
I wasn't that deep.
It's not.
It's not that deep.
It's not the poop hour.
Alright. Still kind of looking around. Still mostly seeing rats from looks of it.
All of a sudden, 10,000 people shit at once, and it's all.
Okay. Does anyone else join him?
Come on,
down there.
the water's fine.
I go down the ladder like a fucking adult.
Okay.
Adrian will follow down the ladder.
Down the line.
Come on in, the water's fine.
It's
I'm
poop.
full of poop.
So much.
Hey,
It's free Taco Sunday. Shit.
Look, the senior citizens haven't had the diarrhea attack yet. We're good.
You're a lot more excited about shit than I thought you'd be.
There is a landing at the bottom of the ladder, by the way. You don't have to necessarily jump into the water.
Yeah, that's
It's
where you
not like disease can hurt me anymore.
watch. I'll drink it.
For my next act.
Rocktan?
You guys, you go ahead. I think I'll stay back. I don't.
Okay, Rocktan's gonna stay with the car.
He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
stay
say-
at the car. He doesn't want to go in the poop water.
Okay, in that case, actually, Rocktan, if you want to just listen, and I can wrap the game, came up after the encounter in the sewer.
Or if you want to fall asleep in the car.
The
That's
session's,
not a wise decision.
the session's being recorded. You can just fucking, you can fuck off and just see what happens later.
Oh yeah, you can.
That's true.
Posterity, bitch.
You do get I'm gonna say there's been some decent role playing in this session, so 3 experience points.
Yay!
Yay.
All right.
Well,
everyone?
He gets it. He's
Yes.
Everyone?
Well, yeah, pretty much everyone is going to get 3. But
gotta get to the counter first.
so
I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed then.
okay,
I'll upload this tomorrow.
Emmett will drive home. I'm assuming.
Or stand guard.
Fuck you guys. All right.
Just gonna sit with the radio on.
As you walk through the sewers, you've kept Auspex on, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear... All you see are the auras of the rats. But you begin to hear laughing around you.
Oh crap, it's Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You Tommy's boys, you hear it echoing around you and seemingly directionless.
I'm nobody's boy. What the fuck you talking about?
Tommy's boy. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I'm Will Gillespie. I'm Mr. Cestro's employee.
Yeah, he phoned ahead. You boys planning on executing that blood hunt?
Now, if Tommy turns out to not be lying on me.
Good to hear. Now, quick, look behind you.
And if we turn around.
All right, you turn around, and there is a man with a there's a Nosferatu, obviously, with a hooked nose, and he's got a rather gaunt appearance, but he's dressed well in a black tux with a matching vest and shoes that seem impossibly shiny for this environment.
Sua Chic. Interesting.
Yeah. Now, my question to you boys is this: Were you followed?
In three different cars? I doubt it.
Well, we did kind of convoy over here.
This could be a problem. Step into my office.
He just sits down in the shit.
No,
He's got a
walks,
toilet. Or a phone
he
of,
seemingly walks through the wall, he grabs for a doorknob that you don't see, and the wall opens.
oh, we're going to Diagon Alley.
What?
Yes. That's a Harry Potter reference.
I know. What?
Oh, right.
I don't think I said that in character, but if you want to go with it. Because I'll let you borrow my Kindle afterwards, and I'll show you. The books are pretty good. As I head off.
He's like, what the fuck is a Kindle? You trying to start a fire?
I'll bring some paper, but
I don't think we want to start no fire in the sewer. It's covered in farts. Anyway,
it's made of farts.
we're going into
It's like Tacoma down here.
God.
Um, inside the environment is concrete, but the walls seem to be have wood paneling on them, and
Neat.
there are some there's a chandelier hung up in here, as well as an elaborate long board meeting table and doors. Now that you're inside the room, you see doors extending all around from this room. The wall that you entered in through, he closes it, and from the inside you can just see that there's a door there, where that section of wall folded out.
Very nice. A very
Will.
Welcome,
I guess elegant.
welcome to the
Will.
boardroom, boys.
Will!
What?
Yeah.
God damn it, Will!
What?
Wipe your feet.
Eh,
You don't want to attract shit on the carpet.
like I said, there hasn't been that much poop in the water yet.
It's still
Please
poop.
wipe your feet.
See, he agrees with me.
Will wipes his feet on the.
At least someone in here knows manners, and it's the fucking Bruja.
You're goddamn right.
You could have gone very wrong with that sentence if you hadn't ended it with Bruja.
I am a goddamn Bruja. What about it?
Not really well known for their manners, kid.
When you deal with narcos in Cuba, you learn that shit. And you learn table
Yes.
manners.
Yes,
Right.
I've actually heard about that. Mr. Stone, wasn't it?
You heard that right?
I've got
So,
he on the table are four file numbers. Well, yeah, there's four of them, and he says, "There's only three of you left. It's four. I counted four. Well, damn it." And he
one guy didn't want to get his suit dirty, so he fucked off.
Been true. Typical. Never want to come down here. That's why the prince and I don't see eye to eye. Among other reasons.
So, you're friends with the guy in glasses. What did he do?
Guy in glasses?
He always has those sunglasses. He wears
Oh, yeah.
sunglasses,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
Sure,
great.
yeah.
Yeah. Tom was yeah. Yeah, I'm actually curious as Tommy never really talked about his
Home life?
mutuals. His mutuals with me too often. We usually either play
Clan business is strictly off the table. I appreciate that he takes care of that. That is the reason he is called in. He is called in this favor of you meeting me. Is that these situations have become a bit more serious. When Mr. High and Mighty comes down from its ivory tower to cast a death sentence on you, things get a little strained. And you see, Mr. Prissypants doesn't seem to see the bigger picture. Maybe he does, and he's trying to outmaneuver us all. But see, I don't play that shit. Trying to pull one over on me, well, that's just not smart. So, kids, to show you I mean business, I've prepared a portfolio, as you can see. I have them on every single vampire in the city, including you.
Neat.
He hands Lorenzo a file. It includes the manifest of the ship he was taken off, as well as a strange ship log from that, as well as several files on the gang scene in 1970s Miami. Mr. Stone, I take it you see that I have done my research.
You did. I'm impressed. I guess there isn't a lot to do down here.
There is a few things. You see, excuse me. GM stumbling over his words.
I have major heartburn.
Oh boy. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Fucking indigestion's a bitch.
Yeah, I've had that.
Probably why my throat hurts.
Yeah. So, I want Tommy's name cleared, that he can continue working for me. You, he points at Willie Gillespie, probably want his name cleared so you can go back to work.
Well, I'm of two minds on this. Because I know of Tommy's habit of lying to me. As I said to our...
That's the vampire game, kid. Get used to it.
Yes, but... it's especially a game of Tommy, and the way I see it, if he's telling the truth, and by all accounts it seems you guys believe him enough, then yes, I will work to clear his name. But if he's been lying to me, and he had any involvement with the attack on Eternity, I may have to kill him.
Well,
Trust me, kid. No offense, but I don't think you're the type of guy who usually wants to go out of his way for clan bullshit. So, I just imagine you want to go back to work.
If it turns out he was helping the Sabbat infiltrate the city, I might have a few questions for him myself. But you are more than welcome to try killing him. I'll be very amused to see the results, one way or the other. Now, Mr. Stone, I do also have one other thing of interest to you. I believe you're familiar with the name Omar Learco.
That I am, though. I wasn't 100% sure he had reached this far until, well, like last night.
Yes. Well, I have, like I said, I have information every vampire in the city. And I'd be willing, I as a knowledgeable businessman, would be willing to make a deal on the location of Maleark. There's one problem. He seems to be concealing his location among the followers of Set.
Will be completely honest. I have no goddamn idea what that is.
Okay. Set, the followers of Set, kid. Setites, snakes, vipers, if you will. A sordid sort. They're the pimps of the vampire world. You want any sort of sordid you want any sort of sordid sin or debauchery, you can buy it from them for a terrible price.
Terrible as in no.
Terrible as in whatever they're funding is not good.
I was gonna say terrible price. They have shit accountants.
Yeah. As for Learco, I'm assuming he knowingly walked into their domain, that they were one of the few people who can conceal his presence from us. There's two groups in this city I can't track, kid. And that's the Tremere and their chantry, and the followers of Set, who seem to have blocked off my vision in a certain sector.
Do you know which sector?
I am very aware of which sector. There's a certain section of Highland Park that has gone dark, as you will.
Where is that on here?
That right by the raceway. You see Highland Park to the east.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's East Highland Park.
Yeah.
Highland Park's probably next to Highland Springs, I assume.
No. No, it is not. They are a considerable distance apart.
Highland Springs.
Look at the blue. There you go. All right.
Dancing.
That's where the airport is. All right. So, but before any of this can be done, I would like to see Cestero's name cleared, or if he is guilty, I'd like to see his crimes go punished. Now,
what crime do you think they got him for?
Now, the prince seems to think that Cestero leaked information to the spot in order to commit some sort of insurance fraud, insane as that sounds.
That is a little bit crazy.
To be fair, the Sabbat met with less than desirable results, but they still managed to escape. Now, if I were Tommy and I were trying to wreck up my club for an insurance fraud, and for some odd reason I wanted to use the Sabbat. No offense to you, gentlemen, but wouldn't I wait until there was a stronger vampire present at that location to cue their entrance? Why would I wait until the sheriff was far enough away for them suitable destruction? Exactly.
Why would he wait until the sheriff
was far away before cueing the Sabbat attack?
Was there someone in there they wanted to kill?
They outright mauled everyone. So who?
I mean, yeah, but
as far as I can tell, kid, there was no target. The target was the club itself, and they were using it as the Sabbat do, as some kind of public declaration of war. I'd. As for the others that the princess called the Blood Hunt on, Seth and Carla are probably mistaken his part. Either that or he's trying to erase the Anarchs in their entirety. But that probably won't well. Giving those two a common cause is grounds to a Anarch insurrection. They've been fighting over leadership of the for about 5 years now. And as for Fox Fremont,
She perks up.
good luck the prince is going to have a hard time finding. He's like me. If he wants to, he can just disappear. Although in my case, it's down here. In his case, it's amongst the trees.
I'm in the trees. Ooh.
Damn gangrel. Hippies, if you ask me. Now, why he would go after Fox Fremont, I have no idea. Do you have any ideas on that matter?
What was strange is yesterday they were all in the room together when they were addressing us. And I didn't see any, like, glances or anything like that.
Ah, sorry about that. I missed a bit of that because I disconnected slightly.
Well, that's the wild card. He must really be banking on Fox being somehow involved with Sabbat in order for him to declare a blood hunt on him. Either that or he's just grasping at straws. Either way, it's a bad sign. Well, there are a few ways to prove Thomas's innocence, in which the GM is drawing a blank.
Guess we'll start at square one. Where do we go first?
Prove that either this excuse me, I'm sorry. Prove to high and mighty that Thomas didn't have either the opportunity or the motive to know that the Sabbat thought were coming. And as for the rest, I guess choose who you want to protect most, or who you think needs the most protecting, and stay by them. Because this night is going to get very, very bloody.
Nice.
Now, you're going to want, in order to leave here, you're going to want to go out that door. He points at not the one you came in, but another one, and hang a left at the second door. Have fun, children. Do well.
Right.
I forgot his name, by the way.
Oh, he didn't introduce himself.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, by the way.
Edward Statler.
What's that? Alright. Well, thank you, Mr. Statler.
No, thank you.
I think we'll head out through his suggested exit.
All right. You pop up a block or two away from your... actually, how far away did you from the
I think we
manhole.
parked like on the sidewalk near the manhole,
You parked on the sidewalk. What?
or near the side on the curb.
You parked in the sidewalk.
Shut up.
I'm
Like
like, someone's about to get that ass towed.
Shut up.
Not again.
Yeah, good job. Parking on the sidewalk.
Not today.
Profiling.
Profiling.
All right.
Profiling is wrong.
You arrive at your car, which is parked a couple blocks away from the manhole.
Emmett fucked off.
You notice that there are several cars parked near the manhole now, and that the manhole cover is still open.
We didn't shut the manhole when we went down, did we?
Nope.
So,
Okay, hold up.
Hold
I
up.
know she's
Hold
not
up.
good.
Hold up. Hold up.
I know she's not very good at this, but where is it? She's gonna do an investigation check to see specifically if anyone has entered the manhole cover.
Perception plus investigation.
Yes. Damn.
You have one success in there.
You know,
That isn't canceled out by the one.
I was gonna say, I think I'm pretty good at those two things.
You do notice that there, you do notice, how would you notice? You do notice that there is some, the ground is rather, there's some wetness around the manhole
Right.
cover, as in, wet soles of a shoe around the manhole cover.
Allie rolled one, by the way.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that. He notices that there are definite signs of more than one person entering into the manhole.
Is there any way we can know if that was us?
Well, our shoes weren't wet when we
yes.
went in.
Correct.
Oh, shit. She kind of points and she's like, exactly.
Ah!
All right.
It's like
I
she
think this is a good
points,
stopping point.
she breathes in as if to speak, and then. It's like. Specifically on the words that are going to come out of her mouth. Because they're just
Alright.
gonna be so fucking
that's
random.
pretty good.
To be continued.
Alright, I gotta add my free experience points.